Welcome to Hollywood Secrets Information, your number one source for the stories behind the stars. In today's episode, we're diving into the rich history of transgender celebrities who've made their mark on the silver screen, stage, and beyond, particularly from the golden age of Hollywood and before the modern era. These stars have shaped the industry in remarkable ways, and their stories continue to inspire generations. Celebrity number one, Christine Jorgensen. Christine Jorgensen is arguably the most well-known transgender figure of the mid-20th century, often referred to as the first transgender celebrity. After serving in the U.S. Army, Christine made headlines when she traveled to Denmark for gender confirmation surgery in the early 1950s. Upon her return to the United States, she was a media sensation. Though many viewed her transformation as controversial, Jorgensen courageously used her platform to advocate for transgender rights and educate the public about transgender people. Her charm, wit, and resilience led to a career as a singer, actress, and nightclub entertainer, making her an enduring icon for the transgender community. Celebrity number two, Billy Tipton. Billy Tipton was a talented jazz musician whose personal life remained largely private until after his death in 1989. Born as Dorothy Lucille Tipton, Billy lived as a man from the 1940s onward and successfully built a career as a jazz bandleader, pianist, and saxophonist. He performed in numerous nightclubs and even recorded albums that garnered attention within the jazz community. Tipton's life story was both an extraordinary journey of survival and self-identity in an era when living openly as transgender was fraught with danger. His legacy continues to remind us of the complexities of transgender lives during the old Hollywood era and beyond. Celebrity number three, Coccinelle. Jacqueline Charlotte de Fresnoy, better known by her stage name Coccinelle, was a French actress, singer, and transgender icon. In 1958, Coccinelle became one of the first people to undergo gender confirmation surgery in Europe. She was a prominent figure in cabaret shows, film, and the French entertainment world, inspiring many to embrace their true selves. Coccinelle's bravery and beauty transcended social boundaries, and she spent her later years advocating for transgender rights and working with organizations that supported trans individuals. Her influence on both the LGBTQ+ community and popular culture can still be felt today. Celebrity number four, Bambi. Marie-Pierre Pruitt, known by her stage name Bambi, is another French transgender legend whose rise to stardom occurred in the 1950s and 60s. A stunning showgirl, Bambi captivated audiences in Parisian nightclubs like Le Carrousel de Paris. She was part of the glamorous drag review alongside Coccinelle. What makes Bambi's story even more fascinating is that after her performing career, she transitioned into academia and became a respected literature teacher. Her life is chronicled in documentaries, where she reflects on her dual existence as a showbiz star and a woman of education. Celebrity number five, April Ashley. April Ashley was a British model and actress who became one of the first known trans women to undergo gender confirmation surgery in the 1960s. Ashley's beauty and grace landed her magazine covers, including Vogue, and she appeared in films such as The Road to Hong Kong alongside big names like Bing Crosby and Bob Hope. Her personal life was full of dramatic highs and lows, including a highly publicized marriage and divorce, during which her transgender identity was thrust into the spotlight. Despite these challenges, April Ashley remained a trailblazer in both fashion and LGBTQ+ visibility until her death in 2021. Celebrity number six, Candy Darling. Candy Darling was a key figure in Andy Warhol's artistic circle and a star of the 1960s and early 1970s avant-garde film scene. As part of Warhol's factory, Darling appeared in films like Flesh and Women in Revolt. With her ethereal beauty and undeniable screen presence, she was an icon of the New York City underground culture. Darling's contributions to the arts as a transgender woman were vital in breaking down barriers for gender nonconformity in film. Her short life ended tragically at the age of 29, but her legacy as a muse and trailblazer continues to inspire filmmakers and artists today. Celebrity number seven, Holly Woodlawn. Holly Woodlawn, another Warhol superstar, was a transgender actress and singer who found fame in the late 1960s and early 1970s. Like Candy Darling, Holly starred in several of Warhol's films and became a part of the New York City underground scene. Her most notable appearance was in Trash, 1970, which cemented her place as a cult figure in experimental cinema. Woodlawn also became a symbol of perseverance and humor in the face of adversity. She later appeared in TV shows like Transparent before her death in 2015. Her personality and unfiltered charm made her unforgettable to those who knew her. Celebrity number 8. Roberta Cowell. Roberta Cowell was a British racing driver and World War II fighter pilot who became one of the first known transgender women to undergo gender confirmation surgery. Her life story is one of remarkable transformations, both personally and professionally. Born in 1918, Roberta lived as a man for much of her life, serving as a pilot and becoming a motorsport enthusiast. Her decision to transition in the 1940s was groundbreaking. Though she faced societal pushback, Cowell's determination and confidence set her apart as a true pioneer. Her story may not be as widely known, but it deserves recognition in the history of transgender celebrities. Celebrity number 9. Alexandra Billings. Alexandra Billings is a transgender actress, cabaret performer, and activist whose career spans several decades. Born in the 1960s, Billings grew up watching old Hollywood and was inspired by the glamour of the silver screen. She transitioned in the 1980s and became an outspoken advocate for LGBTQ+ rights. Billings is most famous for her role in Transparent, where she played a transgender character on a mainstream television series, helping to bring trans stories to a wider audience. Though she gained fame in more recent years, her love for old Hollywood and the influence it had on her career are undeniable. Celebrity number 10. Sir Lady Java. Sir Lady Java was a trailblazing performer in Los Angeles during the 1960s and 70s. She was a transgender woman and nightclub entertainer who broke barriers in the world of comedy and performance. Java performed at popular clubs, mesmerizing audiences with her beauty and talent. What set her apart was her bold fight against discriminatory laws targeting transgender performers. She challenged the Los Angeles Police Department's enforcement of Rule Number 9, which prohibited cross-dressing performers from entertaining in public spaces. Java's activism made her a key figure in the early LGBTQ+ civil rights movement. Celebrity number 11. Storm DeLarvery. Storm DeLarvery was a gender nonconforming entertainer and civil rights icon, best known for her involvement in the Stonewall riots of 1969. Often described as a trailblazer in both the LGBTQ+ community and show business, Storm performed as a drag king in the 1950s and 1960s, headlining at the Apollo Theater and other prestigious venues. Though her exact gender identity was complex, with many considering her a transgender pioneer, Storm's influence on queer culture and performance art was immense. Her bravery at Stonewall and her role in shaping LGBTQ+ visibility cannot be overstated. Celebrity number 12. Ray Burban. Ray Burban was a performer and comedian who entertained audiences with witty, often provocative humor during the 1930s and 40s. Ray performed in drag and was known for challenging gender norms through both comedy and song. Burban's career spanned several decades, and despite facing numerous legal challenges due to societal views on gender and sexuality, she remained a resilient figure in the entertainment industry. Ray's life was filled with highs and lows, but her contribution to the evolution of queer and transgender visibility in Hollywood deserves recognition. Celebrity number 13. Marsha P. Johnson. Though more of an activist than a Hollywood star, Marsha P. Johnson's contributions to the LGBTQ+ community and the fight for transgender rights make her an undeniable icon. Marsha was a black transgender woman and drag performer who played a pivotal role in the Stonewall riots. Her activism extended to co-founding the Gay Liberation Front and Street Transvestite Action Revolutionaries, STAR. While her screen time was limited, Marsha's influence on transgender representation in media and her groundbreaking work as an advocate make her a beloved and unforgettable figure in LGBTQ+ history. She remains a symbol of resilience and kindness to this day. And that wraps up our list of 13 transgender celebrities we all admire from old Hollywood and beyond. Each of these trailblazers helped pave the way for the greater acceptance and visibility we see in today's entertainment industry, and their legacies continue to inspire us all. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into their lives and contributions. Let us know in the comments which of these stories resonated with you the most, and if there are any other icons you'd like us to cover in future videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends to spread the word about these incredible figures in history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Hollywood Secrets Information.